Today I am making moi moi.
Absolutely great.
Packed full with lots of nutritious ingredients that will make it good for your Ramadan fasting.
Nice.
Very quickly, you will put your beans into a bowl of water. Now, you are not going to allow it soak. Just allow the water touch the skin small like this. It shouldn't take more than 15 seconds or 20. Bam! You take it to your food processor. Without the water, just wet the beans. Shaking her. That is it. Just, I would like you to come inside and just look at. This is less than 10 seconds really, or 20 seconds, and you can see the beans is already peeled, completely peeled. All I need to do now is just pour it into your bowl. Just rub your hands on it, just like this. Get a sieve and separate the skin from the beans. You can do this a couple more times. So you can see that I didn't even get to pick the beans at the beginning to remove the chaff or the stones. It's either you buy the one that is already picked, but if it's not picked, you can just go ahead to use your blender to do it like this. And while you are washing, the stones will go down, the sand will go down, the skin and chaff will come up, and you take the middle. You just do the sieve like this, and when you are going to blend, you just pack it gently so that the sand and stone will remain down. That is the fast and quickest tip you can get in cleaning your beans for moi moi or akara. So the beans is clean now, and all we need to do is blend. Now, if you don't get it this clean, don't fret. There's nothing wrong with eating beans skin. Nothing at all. It's just that it will just make the color look a bit different. But apart from that, nothing is wrong with eating beans skin. It's also very nutritious. All right, so for the beans I was telling you, if you did not pick it first, just pack it like this from the top. The sand, the stone, everything will go under. That way, you will not be blending sand and stone alongside. All right, the next thing is going to be my onions. I'll be using 1 bulb of onion. Pepper according to taste. I'll be using bell pepper as well without the seed. I'll be using clean crayfish, a thumb of ginger, garlic, just 1. Some water. And I'll be blending it in my Buchi mix blender, the silent one. All right, so that is our beans, pepper, onions, bell pepper, crayfish, ginger, and garlic. Very easy. I'm going to pour into a bowl now. Rinse the blender. So we're going to add some oil into the beans. Now we're going to be making this moi moi very, very tasty. So I'm adding some corned beef into the moi moi. I'm going to be adding some smoked fish too. Now we are going to be seasoning it with our Maggi crayfish. Yeah. Now I boiled some eggs earlier. Of course, you know how to boil egg. Just bring water, put it in a pot, take your egg, add it into the water, allow it boil. 15 minutes, you've gotten hard-boiled egg. You need hard-boiled egg to cook moi moi. All right? And this is our Maggi crayfish. I'll add a little bit of salt. Remember that the corned beef usually comes with a lot of salt, so just a little bit of salt. Now we are going to mix and mix and mix to incorporate some air. Apart from incorporating all the ingredients together, you need to incorporate a bit of air into your moi moi as well, so you have some fluffy moi moi. Right, so the egg is boiled, 15 minutes, your egg is ready, turn it off. I am going to start cracking the egg, peel it for garnishing the moi moi. Right, so we're going to crack one egg open. Pro tip, peel it under running water and you will have a clean peeled egg. Now you have to taste to make sure that your taste is balanced, just the way you like it. If you want to add more pepper, you add. If you don't like it, if you want to add more salt, you add. If you want to add more seasoning, you add after tasting. Right? I'm just chopping some bell peppers to garnish the moi moi for it to look pretty. I'm not using oregano from my garden, but I have garlic chives from my garden. Of course, if you've been following me, you know when I planted these garlic chives. We don't dey chop am now, reach like 4 years. You know they die. As far as say rain fall, it go pour on top, it go grow again. If it dry, rain go fall, it go pour on top, it go grow again. And you keep eating it. So if I don't even have spring onions or any of that, I just go straight to my garlic chives. And I have abundance of it. What are you planting this year? This is a reminder. I'm thinking of something new to plant. My oregano, that one will never die, is there. Garlic chives is there. I have bitter leaf now. I have my woro. So let's think what we are going to plant this year. Planting money. My cameraman said we should plant money. I'll be happy to know how to plant money. All right, so here we go. My garlic chives. We are going to slice the eggs too. So our beans batter is well incorporated. All the seasoning, the peppers and all is in it. Now, this is where you have to take this tip on how to work fast. You see, I have a big pot here. Especially if you have a big family, you don't want to be scooping into leaves or scooping into containers. It might just take your time. It's not like it's bad, but you can get like a big bowl. A big bowl that is steam proof or heat proof, a heat proof bowl or glass. You pour your batter into that heat proof bowl or stainless steel bowl, whatever you have. You cook it in your pot, a big pot, and in no time, 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, is ready. Once it sets, you bring it out and you can just share it into people's plates rather than taking time to pour into ramekins. One whole bowl can do the job for you, and that's what I'll be showing you now. I'm just going to be oiling this bowl. It's a heat-proof bowl. I bake with it. If you don't have a glass bowl like this, you can use something else you have that can hold. Just buy one. Okay, have the egg, so that way everybody can get their own portion of egg. Can garnish with some bell peppers, some garlic chives. Okay, so we'll send this to our pot to steam now. This looks very beautiful. If you give this or you bring out this for a breakfast, that's your sahur or your iftar, it's going to be very, very beautiful. Everybody will be happy with you. But you know, we are not eating it alone. We are pairing with Checkers custard, and we are using the milk custard today. But let's quickly cook this. All right, so I had to bring out my big pot so that it can take this bowl. This is a rack, and you can get this rack from maybe inside your microwave, or you just buy them. I have a lot of racks around, so just put the rack, because we are steaming, inside the pot. Then take some water. We are not looking to fill up the pot with water because this moi moi is going to be cooking with steam. So I'm going to be covering this with a foil. You can leave it open if you want. Then into the pot it goes. I'm going to cover this, allow it to cook. We'll come and check it. How to know if your moi moi is done. When you chook something inside and you gather together, and I say your moi moi done. If it is separate, I say it never done. Okay, so it has to come together. All right, guys. So I have my checkers custard today. I'm using the milk custard for this Ramadan. You have various types of checkers custard you can use. Apart from this milk custard, we have the vanilla, we have the banana, we have the pap, the checkers custard pap, we have the chocolate 4-in-1. So anyone you are looking for, you will find it. And you know what? I bought a new kettle. Ta-da! You should clap. I bought a new kettle that I used to make checkers custard this year. So welcome the new kettle to the studio, especially for my checkers custard. Milk custard is very easy to make. Apart from the ease, you don't need to add sugar, you don't need to add milk, so you are saving money in those ones because everything is already inside your checkers custard. You put some water in your kettle, just enough to make the custard. All right, so you're going to boil this. The water needs to boil. It's time for us to make our checkers custard. I'll be using 1 cup of checkers custard for me and my guests. Now, if you don't get cup to take measure them, you can use about 7 tablespoons of checkers milk custard, and about 2 or 3 people can enjoy that. So this is just 1 cup. So into my bowl it goes. So I'm going to add some cold water to make a light paste and dissolve it. Make sure there is no lump. It's easy. You just need to stir to dissolve. Yeah, so once you have this slightly runny paste, you take your water, boiled water, and you pour that into your custard. You want to stir on it. It's very easy to make. Stir and you have your creamy checkers milk custard. No need to add sugar, no need to add milk. But I'll be garnishing this with some nuts and dried fruits that I have. So you can eat it any way you like. You can eat it directly, you can garnish it with your dates this Ramadan, fruits like strawberries, coconut if you want. This is beautiful. Very silky. Silky smooth. All right, so this food done. Let's check up on our moi moi. My guests will be here in a bit and we will enjoy this iftar or sahur together. Yes, you can serve this for breakfast, the sahur, or when you break the fast, iftar. Very easy. All right, so the moi moi is ready. I turned it off already. Yep. Beautiful. All right, so that's our moi moi. All right, so I'm going to garnish with some pistachios, some cranberries, dates. Dates is a Ramadan thing. You can have a few dates on it. Some walnuts. This is good especially for women. And also good for your brain. You can see it's shaped like a brain. And that's it, our checkers 3-in-1 custard, loaded with lots of nutrients in these nuts and dried fruits we have here. Very beautiful. Ching!
My name is Ayuba Ilia. I'm a journalist. I am from Bauchi State in northeast Nigeria. So I heard about Foodies and Spies. It's a platform I follow on Instagram, you know, and then it's a, from what I know, it's a food content, you know, show, and it's quite interesting really seeing some of the delicacies always on display on the show, teaching people how to make you know, various cuisines here in Nigeria. So yeah, so I got interested and I was invited to, you know, have a first-hand experience of what happens at Foodies and Spice.
Alright guys, so our food is ready and today we have Mr. Ayuba Ilia as my guest. How are you doing, Mr. Ayuba?
Well, I'm very well, thank you.
Great. So Mr. Ayuba is from Bauchi State. He's here going to enjoy our Ramadan feast with me. Alright, let's start with, where do you want to start from? The custard.
Let me start with the
Moi Moi, right?
Moi Moi, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
been,
you're going to tell me
poking me
this
since.
is the best Moi Moi you've ever eaten in the whole wide world.
Yeah, that's it looks yummy, so yeah, I wouldn't be, that's my expectation. Nice.
It's really nice.
Really nice.
Like really nice. Really, really nice. Like very, very balanced. Nice. And I like the fact that every bite has something in it you are biting. Like the fish, the
Vegetables.
yeah, the egg is there, the vegetables, the bell pepper and the chives. Then we also have the corned beef in there. Really nice. And this was seasoned with Maggi crayfish. Can't go wrong with that Maggi crayfish. Mr. Ilia, try our checkers custard. You said you are a fan of checkers custard.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I enjoy having checkers.
Yeah.
Especially when, you know, I have akara by the side.
Yeah, today is moi moi. It's
You know,
not akara.
Yeah. The 3-in-1, I love it because you don't need to add any other thing. Once you just make it, you may not even need sugar as such, except if you take sugar.
Exactly. This is just very balanced. The right amount of sugar for me, like you said, except you take sugar a lot. But for me, this is just very okay.
And in this case with the dates and...
With the dates, exactly. With the dates, since it's Ramadan, we just use dates to sweeten it. To one more. So we are trying out a couple of new nuts today. Yeah, so you should just take them and tell me what you think.
Yeah, it's absolutely nice already.
Honest review.
Absolutely great.
Thank you.
So, with all the nuts and all this, you really don't need any sugar.
For me,
It's
because
enough.
it's balanced.
It sweetens the custard enough.
Very balanced. From Checkers Custard, Mr. Ayuba. You like Checkers Custard? Just go home and enjoy.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Checkers. We appreciate. You can see how tasty this moi moi is.
It is.
It didn't taste regular. Maggi crayfish. Amazing, amazing seasoning. So you're going to have this.
Thank you.
Enjoy it at home.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, so it's been great. I had a taste of Moi Moi, specially made. Really incredibly done. I enjoyed it. There was also custard, made in a special way as well. Not in a way that I've ever had it before, frankly, because there were nuts and certain things, added to it and all of that. And so I really enjoyed it. Even before coming, I'm a person that enjoys custard, but this time around, I had a taste of it in a very different way, and I think it was quite yummy, if I may say. Well, I think that it's a great show, especially for foodies. If you want to learn how to make, any cuisine, then I think that Foodies and Spice is a platform to follow. You will always learn the latest ways, of making cuisines, several cuisines, I would say. So yeah.
If you like this video, please give me a thumb up, share and comment. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click on the subscribe button and notification bell to enjoy more of my recipes.